All right, right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. There's no one on yet, but let me give you guys time to come in. I'm gonna try to keep this under 10 minutes or within 10 minutes. So help me. Yeah. Okay, I see two people in there. Hey, the people in there, can you guys just sound check? How do I sound? Try to make sure I got the right mic here. Give me an 8. Okay, good. All right, good. All right, guys. Hey, if you guys get a chance, check out my, you can go to Pastor Dow's Facebook page. If you don't have access to that, you can check my page. I just shared a message from Pastor Dow, just addressing things about RJ Stair and media and things of that nature. But anyway, just wanted to just talk about how this last 2 years since I've come into the truth and just really knowing what it means to have a true friend. And I can honestly say that Pastor Dow is not just a brother, but he's truly has been a real friend, and being a high profile guy like myself, it's not hard to attract, I guess, people. And it's usually hard to discern and test and or to discern who really love you for you. I was the guy that when I was growing up, I was the I guess I saw myself like the ugly duckling kind of syndrome, didn't have a lot of friends growing up, was to myself for the most part. And then all of a sudden I just had a growth spurt, start playing football. And then all of a sudden, people wanted to be my friend, especially when I got a scholarship. And then from scholarship, I had to work my way up in college again. And then once the pros was looking at me, I had a lot of friends, and when I made to the pros, it just got out of hand. It's really hard to know who your friends are. And I've been thinking about these last 2 years, and right now, you guys know I'm going through this whole court case, and my brothers and the things that we're going through right now, and this is the time where people just start bailing out, especially this thing has made national news. It went all the way to the UK. Just talked to a brother that I've been in contact with, that I stay in touch with through Facebook, John, a brother named John, and he's in the UK. He just sent me an article. It's literally in United Kingdom, in Great Britain. So anyway. And so, you hear some of these Hebrew Israelite vocab Malone, and then you hear people from the people who actually say that they are Israelites and that they are commandment keepers. I mean, everybody just know that I profess to be a Hebrew Israelite, profess to believe in Jesus Christ, keep his commandments. And now people saying, stay away. It's bad. I mean, even those people at Straightway, they had concerns in the beginning, and it's natural because, Straightway is not accustomed to these type of, having issues with the law. Straightway don't have these type of issues with the law. So, and then on top of that, to have somebody with my stature or my name, it just brings a lot of attention, and depending on how you look at it, a lot of people look at it as negative, but few people kind of see what the Most High is doing. So, but I wanted to just share something with you guys. I've known Pastor now for 2 years now. It's been over 2 years now. July 2017, that month. I think the 14th is the first time I had talked to Pastor Dow, that I was able to talk to him. So, you do the math to 18 to 19 years. So it's over 2 years that I've known Pastor Dow, and Pastor Dow and what makes it so interesting and unique with Pastor Dow, because I've had relationship with people in leadership, like our pastors, senior pastors in Christianity. And I never felt the type of love that I feel with Pastor Dow. And it's not like, it's like, Pastor Dow is Pastor Dow. I mean, I can assure you guys right now, Straightway, Pastor Dow don't need me. He don't need my celebrity status. He don't need my platform. Straightway is going to do what Straightway is going to do because it's led by a man of the Most High. I mean, truly, Pastor Dow is a man of Yah. And it's an honor and a privilege that I can even to be able to say that I am a part of Straightway, that Pastor Dow is my pastor. The honor is mine. I mean, to be able to say that I'm a part of this fine ministry that truly is about doing the work of Yah, teaching it, being about it, showing all the signs that follow. So it's a privilege for me to be a part of this ministry. If I ever got kicked out, and I hope I never do. I don't. I mean, I don't want to. I'm just honored that I've been received. This ministry is just off the chain. I just can't, I don't want to ramble about how amazing this ministry is, but I could. But, some people are saying, well, Kabir, the reason why Pastor Dow, cares about you or shows affection or love, or you feel this is because of your money, because of your fame, because of your, all of the stuff, but when I was in Christianity, what about them? No one ever said anything about that. And in Christianity, but the difference with Pastor Dow is when I came into Christianity, I was on the up. I didn't have it. I wasn't in a down. I was on an upward motion. My career was going up. People already were surrounding themselves, trying to, jockey for me, trying to tell me to go to their church. I mean, when you're a celebrity, you get pastors trying to somehow jockey themselves so they can get you to go to their church and try to just kiss your ass. Let's just say it. I mean, that's pretty much what they be doing in Christianity, what I experienced. And then some pastor will go the other way and be so overt and say, well, I don't care about your money. I don't care about it. And then you catch that too. So you can kind of see all through the BS, but at the same time, that's all I knew. I didn't have any way of, I was just trying to follow this book by the Holy Bible the best way I knew how to. Didn't want to miss out on the kingdom just because of my own I didn't want to be too skeptical to the point where I'm not in any fellowship. And you got to take a chance. I rather lose stuff than to miss out on the kingdom. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So anyway, I just wanted to read something to you guys. I just wanted to just show you guys here as I read this here. This is out of Sirach. And the beauty about Pastor Dow and just studying just our relationship is that it matches so much in what the Bible. If I knew what the Bible says about a true friend, I'd be able to identify who quicker. I would have probably got out of it. I would have identified who really loved me, who didn't love me. But this whole thing with my ex-wife going around, basically the 16 years we were married and all the relationship that I built literally got crumbled away, just literally by the testimony of one woman. One woman was able to destroy all of these different relationships that I thought I had, people who I thought were real friends, genuine friends. But when I look back at it, they all had ulterior motive. And I'm not saying that with friends, you're not going to have benefits, but it was just really about those ulterior motives. I mean, and I can go on and on and on, but because of this big hit that happened to me with my ex-wife going around doing the smear campaign, you find out. And let me read this to you in Sirach chapter 6, verse 7. It says this: if thou wouldst get a friend, and prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. I mean, that's so true. You should not be so quick to call somebody your friend. Now, some people say, well, Kabir, it takes 2 years. You only know Pastor Dow for 2 years. How do you know he's really a friend? You don't know something. I have the word. And because I have the word, I can see a little bit clearer, a lot clearer than I could before. Before, it was just off of people's words. They didn't even do anything for me. I was doing all the doing. They didn't even do anything for me. I didn't even have a way to even test them to even know if these are good friends or not. Now I didn't even know, even when I got married to my first wife, how to even know if she's a good woman or not. If I would have done it biblically with the Bible, going to the Father and going to commandment keepers, and he's giving it me to her and things of that nature, or be able to test a woman to see if she can be able to pass the test to see if she truly loved me. What does it say in 1 John chapter 4? Test every spirit. We even supposed to test the spirit to see if it's of God or not. And we should also do the same thing for our friends. let me read here in 1 John chapter. It says, beloved, I believe, it says, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try or test every spirit, whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. So test every spirit. If we're supposed to test every spirit, how much more should we test the friends? It says in Sirach, chapter 6, verse 7 says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not haste to credit him. And I'm not going to make the 10-minute mark, but anyway, for some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. When trouble hit me, my friends were scattered. I mean, it was gone. It was like, wow. I mean, what happened to the, friendships here? And these are Christians. And there is a friend who's being turned into enmity, and strife will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. I had a lot of people leave me. I'm talking about close friends. I used to fly this one brother from California, his whole family. I paid for half just to make sure that, he put some skin in the game. I used to play for 7 years straight. I flew him to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and took care of him, gave him an opportunity to have a place to just be able to rest and get away. He was a teacher, an administrator at a Christian school. I did that for 7 years. I bought him a computer. I mean, I did stuff for this dude because I thought we had a kindred spirit, we both played at San Diego State. We both, I thought we were real friends. And when this thing came, man, he dropped me like a bad habit. Like it didn't even matter. But something, once again, it was picked out. Eileen handpicked it. I didn't really pick him. Eileen was already friends with him. And then by the time I came in, I could be friends with anybody, but I thought we had a kindred spirit, a true spirit. But hey, he's done with me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've seen his daughters grow up. Literally was my sons and daughter, nowhere to be found. I mean, and it'll be this time of year. We used to do Christmas together when I used to do that pagan holiday. And you would even think that he would sit down with me and says, Kabir, let's just go through the word and let's see where you're coming from. Nope, just read articles. He wants you to read all these articles, but we can't get to that Bible. Can't touch it. Just straight articles. But anyway, unless I do it his way and read the articles he wanted to read, there was nothing to talk about. We can't go through the word. He didn't want to hear it. But anyway, it says this again, some friends are a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. And then it goes on and says this, but in thy prosperity, he will be thyself and will be bold over thy servant. If thou be brought low, was I not brought low? He will be against thee and will hide himself from thy face. All these people that said they were my friends back in the days have hidden themselves from me. Hidden them from me. They're not there to support me. It says, separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends. A faithful friend is a strong defense. And he that hath found such, and one had found a treasure. I have found a treasure in Pastor Dow, big time. I mean, I truly appreciate Pastor Dow. So I have found a treasure. Let me keep reading here. It says, nothing doeth countervail a faithful friend, and he that exceedingly is invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. See, look at, because I fear Yah, I was able to find a good friend in Pastor Dow. A genuine friend, guys. And I'm not the only one. Man, there's other people that have testimonies like me that don't even have the same type of resume that I have. And they will say the same thing about Pastor Dow. You think people just coming in here because, Pastor Dow, Pastor Dow is, I remember there was one sister, Sister Bobby, Brother Fisher, Freeman. I said Fish, Brother Freeman's wife. I remember she said that he is the most lovingest man. And I think that's how she said it. And I remember she said that in 2000, I think it was in 2017. I talked to her. She told me that. And I'm like, okay. And I'm sitting here and look like, and I can see, and I've seen what he done for those who are even what you would call not like, less not great or whatever. Pastor Dow is a good pastor. I mean, we all We all not perfect, but Pastor Dow, I mean, I know the Bible says our heart is wicked above all things you can trust in, and that's true. But man, Pastor Dow, man, I tell you, I wish I would have known him back in the days, man. That man is man. It's a treasure. If you're a friend of Pastor, man, you have found a treasure. Nothing do it countervail a faithful friend, and he exceeds and invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord find him. And it says, and whosoever fear the Lord shall not direct his friendship aright. It says, whosoever feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. Pastor Dow directs you right in the right way. See, he's a man, he fears Yah, and he directs his friends in the right way. That's what Pastor, he preaches the truth and he lives it himself. And you can see his footwork. Let me go here. I'm in Sirach. This is Sirach 20. This is the one I really want in and show you guys something here. So all my Christian friends gone, no one to be found. And now it says in Sirach 22:25, it says, I will not be ashamed to defend a friend, neither will I hide myself from him. So now you have me making national news just because of the situation that happened at the Christian pageant with my brothers doing their lawful right to be able to bear arms for security, for defense. And Ron, you know the whole situation, called the police, and then it made headline news. And I had people call in and just concerned. I said, hey, and I called Pastor thinking, Pastor, I mean, I love Pastor so much that, I understood once I saw it made the media that this can spread. I'm thinking, okay, I got to talk to the shepherd because I don't want to bring any negative to Straightway, because Straightway is a good ministry. If I need to divorce myself from Straightway so that they don't take the hit of this publicity, this crazy publicity thing that's been spin. So, I mean, it's spinning off the chain. I mean, if I didn't know who I was, I would think I'm some type of terrorist. I would be afraid of me. That's how crazy this thing is. It's literally blows my mind to be able to sit here, watch the news, see the paper, see these articles, and you would think I'm some type of crazy man. And I'm not even the guy that you even say. I don't even know who they're talking about. It's not me. They're using my name, they're using my likeness, but the character is nothing close to who I am. The brothers, my brothers, Brother Ryan, Brother Jordan, is not even close to how they're describing these people. I mean, you got them shutting down schools. You got restraining orders. You got all these stuff where people's on the lookout and they're worried about, maybe they're going to hit us up, try and tie us up to these Black Hebrew Israelites in New Jersey shooting. And that's alleged. We don't even know if that's true. And they're trying to put us on some type of hate group. It's off the chain. But this is what I wanted to say. Go to my Facebook if you get a chance. Just type my name, Kabir Gbaja-Biamila. You should be able to find it. But you go on there, and Pastor Dow publicly, or at least on Facebook, said that he had my back. I mean, I mean, like, this is a time where people abandon me. This is the time when the shit hits the fan, people bail out like I'm out. Just like these people, Issachar, whoever Issachar, maybe that's R. Kelly or whatever. And this guy's telling everybody, man, stay away. Telling Dalton, stay away from Pastor Dow. You see, look at this guy. This guy is representing. He's making us all look bad. And my pastor got my back. He says, Kabir, we got your back. That is a friend. That is a friend. And I will prevail by the grace of Yah. I will prevail. Brother Ryan, Brother Jordan, they will prevail. We will prevail. All of this stuff is just smoke and screens. Smoke and screens. It's not even real. They just want to make news, and they're going to get their news. But the beauty is Straightway, at least everybody's hearing about Straightway. Everybody's hearing about Straightway, and they can now do their own investigation. And there's going to be those few people that's going to be able to see through all the BS and be able to see Straightway for who they really are. And those who don't, who cares? But I just wanted to come out here, tell you guys, man, test your friends. I have tested Pastor Dow, and the best way to test it is through the word. If you know the word, you will be able to know what a good friend looks like. If I knew what I knew today, I probably wouldn't have had all those naysayers or the so-called friends. Because I can tell you right now, when I was at the bottom, at the depth of depression, when my ex-wife left me and took all my sons and daughter, and literally left me. I mean, she left me for dead. I mean, this is a woman that I lived life with for 16 years, had 7 boys, 1 girl, and she left me for dead. The Bible says a woman that does something like that is shameful. But in Christianity, she's considered a hero. She is considered the Vashti, Queen Vashti of her day, and they're cheering her on. You show him that you're not going to put up with him. You're not going to allow him to lead. You're the leader. But anyway, and none of the guys, I mean, and I'm the one that had a lot of relationship with these people, and they weren't there for me. And then now this situation happened. If this situation happened, Christians really would have abandoned me. But Pastor Dow has not abandoned me. And I just want to say, Pastor, thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being an example. And I just ask you guys all to keep me in your prayers. This is it's amazing. You know, we got court date coming up this Friday. So we're going to have to do that. And then we got another one coming up again for the criminal. And then I got my divorce coming up. So, I mean, I'm still dealing with the divorce thing. So, guys, like I said, I've never had this run in with the law, but I can say, even though I'm going through the most stressful, I mean, it should be a stressful time. It is stressful because it's not of Yah. It's not this type of life going into the court system. These people are wicked. When you're around these wicked people, they can vex your spirit. But I can honestly say, being in this type of time, I've had so much help with my Ishaya, my community. It's just off the chain. I couldn't be in a better environment to be able to thrive and to focus on the things I need to focus on. I got a great community. A great help in Brother David, great help with obviously my Ishaya, I told you already, Sister Kyrisha, the whole saints, Freddie, Brother George, all of them. It's a great community. And I couldn't ask for anything better. And so Yah says that whatever you gave up, you lost house, wives, sons, daughters, brothers, fathers. What he says, all those things will be given back to you in manifold in Luke chapter 18:29. And so I'm seeing it. So I hope by the grace of Yah, according to Psalms 109, I pray that you guys can all rejoice with me when I come and prevail, when my brothers prevail on the 3rd, and I think we meet on the 7th. We shall prevail. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Greater is he that is in me, that is in the world. And just wanted to let you guys know, test those who say they're your friends. You really know who your friend is. What the pastor says, he says, a friend stick closer than a brother. I don't even have, even my brother. I'm going to put this out there too. Even my brother. I love my brother, but you know something? He won't even step up for me publicly. He won't go out publicly because he got too much riding on it. You know, he got the American Ninja Warrior going on. He won't step up and just say, I know my brother. That's not my brother. He won't do that. Now he'll tell me privately. He'll tell me that privately, but he won't be there for me. Not like Pastor Dow. And so your natural family's not going to be there. If they're not in this truth, they're just not yours, So, but I don't have any expectation for anybody. And I'm not even saying anything bad about my brother. It's just, I understand he's not in the truth. So I can't expect him to support me. Only those who are going to support me are those who are in the truth, truly in the truth, not these fake Israelites, these fake commandment keepers who goes around, don't even know the whole story. And they're going to take the testimony of New York Times, USA Today, Yahoo, instead of saying, okay, let's find out what's really going on here. So anyway, I made this longer than I wanted to, but I just wanted to let you guys know, Pastor Dow is, guys, I mean, we I don't know what it was like to have Moshe, to live in the days of Moses. But guys, we have a modern day Moses. And I'm just saying, guys, I mean, Pastor Dow is a very special man. And he has been called for such a time as this. And I believe that if you guys consider yourself part of Straightway, we need to support this man in prayer. We need to support the man of Yah with our just time, resource. I mean, this man is doing the work of the ministry. He's truly doing the work of Yah. I don't care what all these people, these naysayers, they only talk about Pastor Dow the way they talk about, because they're jealous. They're just straight jealous because they want to be the man of the year. The reason why you're not the man of the year because you're not being a doer of the word. And that's why you guys are jealous. Pastor Dow wasn't looking for no award. They asked him. Pastor Dow was perfectly fine doing what he's doing. So Everybody, I just want to say, if you're part of Straightway, keep our pastor in prayer, and keep all those. I remember hearing Sister Ashley was saying that, all those people at Straightway that's out at front, keep us in prayers, because we're going to be attacked probably the most, and I know we look strong here, but guys, hey, we all human. I'm human, and I need prayer. So if you guys, pray for our pastors, pray for the elders. Oh my goodness, the elders, man. The things that they be doing. Think about Elder Becker, Elder Rufus. I mean, just all the elders, just pray for your elders, pray for the teachers, man. The things that they're doing, the things they have, the responsibility they have is heavy. And so we should be praying for them, guys. And I'm speaking for myself. I can do more too. And so pray for me. And anyway, just wanted to just inform you guys. I didn't want this to be any longer than what it is, but just want to let you know, Pastor Dowd's a good friend. And if you want to know what a real friend is, look in the Word and test the people that say that they're your friends. Not everybody that's around you is your friend. Sometimes a lot of people are just going to be around you for ulterior motive. And when you're in my situation, it's very hard to discern that. And I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy the time to be able to say that, I'm going to enjoy every time I get with Pastor Dow, talk to him, just to know a man like that. I'm just glad that I lived to be able to experience what true friendship looked like. I can honestly say, if I died right now, I know what it's like to have a real friend, and not one that just take, but actually one that gives. And it's not even about getting friends to see what they can give you, but it's just the relationship naturally is just give and take, give and take, give and take. It's not like I'm just going to take. And unfortunately, that was my world. Everybody just took. And the day that I needed help, the day that I was at my poorest, the day I was at a low state, they weren't there for me. And one of the people that was there for me was Pastor Dow. And so Pastor Dow was there for me. He's been there when I was at my lowest, and he's there when at my highest. I mean, he's been there for me. So anyway, I can keep going on, but read those scripture. I hope you guys stay encouraged. Let me see if there's anything in here. I don't know. I see people. Brother Gideon, I love you, brother. And that's a good brother right there too. Brother Gideon. I always keep Pastor one of my prayers. That's good. Let's help him and elders anytime we can. Yep. Brother Gideon's a good brother there. Let me see if there's any question. Hallelujah. Well, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Love you guys, and shalom, shalom.